If this is the first time joining us, wherever you're going from, we want to say you are highly welcome to this wonderful encounter.
My name is Willie E. Bedell. I am a partner for this program. I'm going to be one of the moderators here.
We started that the volume occupied by a fixed amount of gas is directly proportional to the temperature provided that pressure is constant.
Provided the pressure is constant. And what is the answer?
Take Charles' law.
Charles' law is precise for 10 points.
The closeness of a measurement to its accepted value that of a particular quantity or the physical quantity is referred to as what?
If I may accept your position.
Check accuracy.
Accuracy is for 10 points.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the continuation of the semi-final games. Welcome to the semi-final games of the Science Quiz Bowl games for Liberian schools. This is going to be the final game of the day in the final semi-final match. One game has finished or just ended, and that game was played between the William P.S. Studman Gray and the CMFR, or the Christian Missionary Fellowship International Bilingual High School. CMFR was the victor of that game, scoring 30 points, while T. Gray answered 2 questions with 20 points. Out of 19 or 18 questions, 5 questions was answered. So that tells you how rigid the questions were, or how solid, if you may, the questions were. And we hope to continue the same rhythm or the same pattern to ensure that whoever goes to the final is worthy of going to the grand final. True Vine Institute, please go ahead and give us 60 seconds of intro.
Thank you, Federal Moderator, for giving us the time and privilege to introduce our playing team in studio today. Representing a big 2 at the True Vine Conference held by Casino Chain, abroad me 2 academicians. Straight in the first question, we see more about it.
Yeah, Federal, I'm student Eli Prosper Samuel Vani Kemoka. For today, my dear referred to me as a cooling effect achieved by allowing a highly compressed card and span rapid after passing through small opening through tonsing effect.
Successful, sophisticated man, alliance on Portia, Benjamin, smart summons are also women transnomious in policy. As time pussy your friends refer to me as Terminator, why Terminator? Because I'm a sequence of pieces that German Pulamento stop transcription. Due to metamorphosis, I adopt the pen in Sido Homo sapien, and I remain Sido Homo sapien, which means force human being.
Thank you very much. So we move over to the College of West Africa for 60 seconds of intro.
Thank you, Federal, for giving me the time to introduce my team.
We have hold on. Somebody is playing something in the background. Can you please lower it, please? Go ahead.
Representing the first list, then I would like to recognize my coach, Sylvester Suda, Sadaya Davis Mani, Boosting Bear, call me C4H9NO2, the chemical inhabitant forming all the central nervous system of our organism, Gamma Amino Butyric Acid, for short, call me GABA. Pause.
GABA. So you don't need any boozing point. You have your boozers right there. Test your boozers. So you want to test your boozer code. My name is Woody B. After his introduction, I'm going to come back and read you the first set of questions. Thomas.
My name is Thomas P. Virginia, and I welcome you guys for this wonderful game.
And the question is going to be number 1. About 25% of the time when you sleep, you go into a state where most dreams happens. Doing that complete.
You go into a state where most dreams happen. What term is applied to the part of a sleep where dreams occur?
Let me hear your answer.
REM or rapid eye movement.
Rapid eye movement. REM. Take 10. You may not tune out now. They say they won't be there. Oh, yeah. Question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2. Thomas, are you there?
Sure, I'm here.
The question is number 2. The question is number 2. Electricity produced when glass or precious stones are rubbed is referred to as what? Electricity produced when glass or precious stones are rubbed. CWA Kaba.
Yes, my answer here is lightning.
Wrong. Electricity produced when glass or precious stones are rubbed is referred to as what?
Freshman electricity for trial.
Wrong. The answer is virtuous electricity. Virtuous electricity. And the question is going to be number 3. The question is going to be number 3. If the destructive dissolution of soft coal is called coke, the destructive dissolution of bones is called what?
The destructive dissolutions of boom is referred to as what?
It's called what, my friend?
Boom black.
Boom black. Take 10.
What do you know?
Thomas Tabe, over to you.
So, folks, if you are just joining us, we want to say you're highly welcome to this wonderful encounter. Without much time to waste, we move directly into the next 3 questions. The question is question number 4 in our brief. Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah.
The question is question number 4 in our read. Question number 4. In our read. The human appendix and the wisdom teeth are general examples of an anatomical feature.
Okay, do not interrupt the question. You always read. You interrupt the question, you give -5. Do not interrupt the question. Wait till the question end, or give you -5. Thomas Tabe. You always read.
The human appendix and the wisdom tooth are general examples of an anatomic feature of behavior that no longer seems to have a purpose in the current.
That no longer exists in previous organism, but it was useful to ancestor species. How is it called?
And how is it called?
Fastigious culture, fastigious organ.
Fastigious is research for 10 points. Keyword fastigious, 10 points. The question is question number 5. And I read for both schools. The temperature change of a real gas or a liquid when it is forced through a valve or a porous plug while keeping it insulated so that no heat is exchanged with the environment can better be referred to as what?
Come
The temperature change of a real gas or a liquid when it is forced through a valve or a porous plug while keeping it isolated so that no heat is exchanged with the environment is referred to as what?
Yeah, Virgin, I'm aware. PTU or predator unit.
You're wrong.
What's up?
The temperature change of a real gas or a liquid when it is forced through a valve or a porous plug while keeping it isolated so that no heat is exchanged with the environment can better be referred to as what? Your answer. The Jones-Thompson effect will have been precise, or you say the Jones-Kelvin effect. The question is question Is there a question?
No problem.
The question is question number 6. Now read for both schools. A measure of an atom ability to attract and hold electron when it is part of a compound.
To attract electron and form a bond between a non-atom, it refers to as what?
What is the answer?
Yes, my answer here is catenation.
Catenation. Catenation is wrong. The question, and I read, the measure of an atom's ability to attract and hold electrons when it is part of a compound is referred to as what?
It's referred to as what, moderator?
The answer.
Take electronegativity.
Electronegativity is correct for 10 points. 10 points.
Why is that really?
And folks, that's how we come to the end of the fifth question in the first half.
Thomas, can you please look at the score? Is the score correct?
Yeah, the score is 30-10. 30-10. Sure.
30-10. Question is going to be
lost in there. Let's verify that. Are you guys hearing us?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we lost them. So audience, please give us a split second. The studio will be back. Hello, can you hear us? Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, back.
Perfect. And the question is going to be number 7. What muscle separates the stomach from the esophagus? Complete.
What muscle separates the stomach from rest of other digestive organs or body parts?
-5. -5.
-5.
What muscle separates the stomach from the esophagus, regulating the amount of food entering the stomach from the esophagus and stopping acid reflux from leaving the stomach into the esophagus?
I am getting you, Fedrin.
What muscle separates the stomach from the esophagus, regulating the amount of food from the esophagus into the stomach?
Fedrin, I'm getting you. You sounding low.
Somebody's playing something in the background. What muscles separate the stomach from the esophagus, regulating the amount of food entering the stomach from the esophagus?
Yes. My answer here is the cardiac sphincter.
Take 10.
Taga. No problem. You will propose
if I that the general just one also, why did the game continue? We're going to try to see if we can put on.
Okay.
I can proceed.
Okay. All right. Chuvan, say Chu.
Chu.
CWA, say college. And the question is going to be pen to paper question. Given that a compound is composed of 60% magnesium and 40% oxygen, find the empirical formula for this compound. Or what is the empirical formula for this compound? Given that a compound is 60% magnesium and 40% oxygen, Find the empirical formula for this compound.
Come again, Fedrin.
Given that this compound is 60% magnesium and 40% oxygen, find the empirical formula for this compound. Seconds.
Yeah, Fedrin. I'm aware of MG. I'm aware of 2mg, 2o.
2mg, 2o. I won't take 2mg, 2o. The question goes to CWA. Given that a compound is composed of 60% magnesium and 40% oxygen,
Come again,
find the
Fedrin.
empirical formula.
Fedrin, one of my players there arriving you.
Find the empirical formula. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3,
Fedrin, come
4,
again.
5, 6, 7,
Fedrin, please come
8,
again.
9, and 10.
Fedrin, come
Time.
again.
Time. The answer is MGO. 2-5, you solve. I know you solve. The answer is 1-to-1. MGO. 1-to-1. MGO. MGO. Do you have current now?
Yeah.
Test the results. The question is number 9. The last question in the first half. Question is number 9. The last question in the first half. In 1904, J.J. Thomson, following the discovery of the electron, proposed that an atom was a swarm of electrons in a positive charge sphere. This model was rebuked or refuted. How was this model called in chemistry at the time?
Come again.
In 1904, J.J. Thomson, following the discovery of the electron, proposed that an atom was a swarm. CW.
Yes. My answer is Kwabusco.
Wrong. Correction fluid.
Free step with the properly model.
Plum pudding model, take 10. Thomas Tabe, over to your second half.
So, folks, if you are just joining us, the score is 35 points to 2-1 and 20 points to College of West Africa. The matching the 15 points in favor of 2-1. Without much time to waste, we move on to the second half, starting with question number 1. The question is question number 1, second half, and I read for both schools. Question number 1, and I read. The skin sometimes acts as a physical barrier to prevent the entrance of pathogens. If this is true, then how do you refer to the ability of an organism to resist a particular infection by the action of specific antibiotics or synthesized white blood cells? Your answer, Chuban.
Yeah, brethren, I'm aware of. Fascination.
You're wrong. A question, culture of West Africa. The skin sometimes acts as physical barriers to prevent the entrance of pathogens. If this is true, then how do you refer to the ability of an organism to resist a particular infection by the action of specific antibiotics or synthesized red blood cells? The answer,
Immunity.
immunity is precise for 10 points, 15 points. The question is question number 2. And I read for both schools. Second half. The score is 30 points to College of West Africa and 35 points to Tuvan. And I read. A law stating that the total electric flux out of a closed surface is equal to the charge enclosed divided by the permeability of the vacuum. Which law has been stated? I read again. I read again. A law stating that the total electric flux out of a closed surface is equal to the charge enclosed divided by the permeability of the vacuum.
Take Faraday law of electrolysis.
You are wrong. Tuvan, the question. And I read. A law stating that the total electric flux out of a closed surface is equal to the charge enclosed divided by the permeability of the vacuum. Which law has been stated?
Yeah, brethren, I'm aware. Choose law heating. Choose law.
Of heating is not correct. The correct and precise answer is cause law. Cause law. Cause law. The question is question number 3, second half. Pen to paper. Solving problem. And I read for both schools. What is the percentage composition of carbon in metal, which is CH4? I come again. What is the percentage composition of carbon in metal, which has the chemical formula CH4? And the formula to find the composition or percentage composition is the mass of element all over the molecular mass of the compound times 100%. The formula to find the percentage composition is the mass of element or the mass of element divided by the molecular mass of compound times 100%. The mass of the element divided by the molecular mass times 100%. We have 1 minute both things. College of West Africa. The answer.
12.5%.
12.5% is wrong. Your question. 2-1. What is the percentage composition of carbon in metal? CH4. CH4. That has a chemical formula CH4. And the formula is the mass of the element divided by the molecular mass of the compound times 100%. This 6.4 is wrong. 75% were being precise. 75% were being precise. The molecular mass of the compound is 16. That is, carbon is 12 plus hydrogen is 4. So 12 plus 4 is 16. And the element mass is just 4. So 4 I mean, element mass is just 12 carbon. So 12 was 16 times 100%, we give it 25%. And that's how we come to the, let me verify.
Yes. Question number 3. Question number 2, second half. So move on to question number 4. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
The question is number 4. Please pay attention. Question is number 4. Human cells have natural limit of reproducing 40 to 60 times before their death. The gradual deterioration of functional characteristics in living organisms is called what?
Come again.
Human cells have natural limits of reproducing 40 to 60 times before their death. The gradual deterioration of functional characteristics of living organisms is called what? Human cells have natural limit of reproducing 40 to 60 times before their death. This gradual deterioration of functional characteristics of living organisms is called what? Here. CWA.
Yes, I'll go for changing age.
Wrong. Human cells have natural limit of reproducing 40 to 60 times before their death. This gradual deterioration of functional characteristics of living organisms is called what?
Luca Mortis.
It's called biological aging, biological death, or senescence. Pen to paper. What current is produced? What current is produced by a battery in a circuit with volt of 5 volt, and first resistance is 4 ohms, second resistance is 3 ohms, and third resistance is 7 ohms. I'll come again. What current is produced by a battery in a circuit with a volt of 5 volt, first resistance of 4 ohms, second resistance of 3 ohms, and third resistance of 7 ohms?
Are they connected in series or parallel?
What current is produced by a battery in a circuit? CRRCUIT, with the volt of 5 volt. The first resistance is 4, second resistance is 3, and third resistance is 7.
Yeah, I think. Hello?
Yes, Thomas.
Yeah, I think it's. Anyway, it's okay.
But when they are the resistor in series connection or parallel connection?
Yeah, it should be in one. Our series of parallel since it's many. It should be indicated in the question.
Series connection.
Yes. I will go for 0.3 amps.
0.3 amps.
Power 14.
Take 10 points.
Power.
Take 10 points. The question is going to be number 6. The question is going to be number 6. The spin of one photon depends on that of the other. The spin of one photon depends on that of the other. This effect in an atom or nucleus when 2 or more photons are emitted is referred to as what?
Yes, I'm aware of the shielding effect.
Wrong. A spin of one photon depends on that of the other. This effect in an atom or nucleus when 2 or more photons are emitted is referred to as what?
Yeah, take spin effect.
It's called entanglement.
What?
Entanglement. Thomas Sape, over to you. You're muted.
So folks, if you are just joining us, I want to say you are welcome still, folks. As we have 3 more questions to climax this game. The score is 40 points to College of West Africa and 35 points to Chuban. The margin remains 5 points in favor of College of West Africa. We have 3 more questions to climax this game. And I read for both schools. The question is question number 7. And I read for both schools. An organization as I come again. An organization that is able or capable to form nutritional organic substances from simple inorganic substances such as carbon and oxide.
For simple inorganic substances is referred to as what?
And what is the answer?
Saprophyte or scavengers.
You are wrong. I can't say that.
Yes, I'll go for autotrophs.
Autotroph is reserved for 10 points. 10 points. The question is question number 8. And I read for both schools. Identify this principle. If a dynamic equilibrium is distributed by changing the condition, the position of equilibrium moves to counteract the change. Identify this principle.
Yes. And the word of Lichati principle.
The Chati principle is precised for 10 points. You guys are in the same space. So if they are hearing me, you should be able to hear me. You guys are in the same space. The question is question number last. And I read for both schools. A 1,500 kilogram car moving at 20 meters per second. A 1,500 kilogram car. A 1,500 kilogram car moving at 20 meters per second collided with a stationary car of mass 1,000 kilograms. I read again for the second time.
Yeah.
A 1,500 kilogram car moving at 20 meters per second collapsed with a stationary car of mass 1,000 grams. If they stick together after collision, what is their velocity?
What is our?
If they stick velocity, if they stick together after collision, what is their velocity? If they stick together after collision,
What's
what
the
is
initial
their
velocity of the
velocity?
1,000 gram car?
I read again for the second time. Pay attention. I read. I'm not teaching. I'm
Thomas,
reading.
if Silver, you continue, we'll give you -5. You either listen and solve. You're gonna be asking to be solving. Thomas, so now you continue.
I read for both schools again. A 1,500 kilogram car moving at 20 meters per second collided with a stationary car of mass 1,000 kilograms. If they stick together after collision, what is their velocity? Both of you have 30 more seconds.
Yes. I'll go for 12 meters per second.
12 meters per second is precise for 10 points. 10 points for 12 meters per second. And folks, that's how we come to the end of this game. The score is 70 points to College of West Africa and 35 points to Tuban. The margin is 45 points. Sorry, the margin is
35.
35 points. The margin is 35 points in favor of College of West Africa.
So, Chuvan, this is not the end of the road. You still have the opportunity to, Chuvan, I'm speaking to you. Chuvan, I'm speaking to you.
I get you, Fedrin.
You still have the opportunity to play the tier place match, which is going to be, we'll communicate with all of the schools, maybe Tuesday, best Tuesday, to, if not tomorrow, Tuesday. Maybe we'll give you guys some time to rest right before the wire. So they play the tier place match against Wooden vs. Todman Gray from Bond County. And CWA, welcome to the grand final. And you will be playing the CMFR. We will communicate with you either tonight or tomorrow as to when the final is going to be played, but it has to be before WAS. So, guys, thanks for the time. And the floor is open for 15 seconds feedback from Chuvan, and then we'll come to CWA. Chuvan, 15 seconds feedback. All right, CWA, 15 seconds feedback. CWA, 15 seconds
Yeah,
feedback.
I'm having no feedback.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vidya, for the time given us once again. And we thank the Almighty God for making it through to the final. And we pray to become victorious. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you, guys. So this is how we call it. We call it a day from our end. It has been a long one so far. Two games were played today, the semi-final games. In the first game, we saw the CMFR winning at 30 points, while they defeated Dublin Great, who scored 20 points. In the game that just ended, CWA scored 70 points, beating Chuvan, who scored 35 points. So, best bet either tomorrow or Tuesday is going to be the Grand Science Final, and that's going to be CWA versus um, CMFR. In the third place is going to be Tigray versus Chuvan. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your time. Thanks for following us, being with us, supporting the students, sharing for them, learning, contributing in however way. And we appreciate you. And let's continue to put the Liberian students first. Turn you guys over to Thomas for us to call it a day. Thomas Tape, last words.
So, folks, want to say thank you for joining us. Still, we hope to get back to you soon about the final. Probably we will announce it by tomorrow or maybe tonight. So, thank you.